This is Domaine de lieues Sauvignon Blanc from the Loire Valley in France.
That's right, the Loire, a region in the north of France, most famous for premium white wines.
So 2 reasons why I'm surprised to see this in store. 1, because it's so bloody difficult to say. And 2, the Loire, that's a region steeped in tradition and wine snobbery. Isn't that everything that we stand against?
Well, you're not wrong. The Loire is a region much loved by wine snobs, its most famous wines being the rather pricey Sancerre and Poulet Fumé. However, we're here to tell you that if you do want to buy wines from those premium traditional regions, there are a few good value gems to be found. This one being Sauvignon de Touraine, or Sauvignon from the Touraine sub-region of the Loire. Within the sub-region of Touraine, there are also a collection of smaller appellations. Some of the famous ones include Chinon, where you find mostly reds, and Vouvray, which you may have heard of, one of the most popular regions for Chenin Blanc. Touraine really does focus, however, on Sauvignon Blanc. And if you love these very clean, crisp flavours of Sancerre or Poulet Fumé, then this is the wine for you.
It sounds good. And for those of us who haven't tried much Sancerre, but do love Sauvignon Blanc, how does this style of Sauv compare to, say, New Zealand?
If we think about the location of the Loire Valley in the north of France, we're getting some of the coldest parts of the wine growing world, which, as we know, means high acid wines. Citrusy flavours rather than tropical fruits from your warmer countries like New Zealand. But even those citrusy flavours are quite what we call in the wine world lean. They're not super zingy, more clean and crisp. One particular thing that many people say they can pick up from these wines, however, is due to the soil. The Loire has some of the chalkiest soils found in wine growing. Now, normally we would say that the impact of soil on the flavour of the wine is minimal to non-existent, but with these wines, there really is a stony or minerally flavour to them. Not that I recommend licking pebbles to find out.
I mean, okay, so what's that Domaine de lieues all about? You know, do the French just like to give us a mouthful when we're saying the wine as well as drinking it?
Yeah, so basically this means area of 7 leagues. This wine is a collab between 7 winemakers in the region who are all 7 leagues apart from each other. An old unit of measurement before the French took on the metric system.
Oh, very poetic. And what am I pairing this poetry with?
I know it's not for everybody, but this region is also the home of chèvre, the famous goat's cheese. If you're into goat's cheese, they are a match made in heaven. If not, well, it's a great patio wine.
I mean, goat's cheese it is. Cheers.